Hi guys, so I'm coming on here just to clear some stuff up. I just want to start off by saying my intent with those videos were never for anybody to get threats. My intentions were never for personal information to get leaked. You know, that's one of the reasons why I didn't say any names. I didn't put no personal information out there. It was strictly just to spread awareness and just to show kind of what I went through. My intentions were never for anybody to get any type of threats because that's just not the type of person I am. I just finally felt comfortable enough to come out with what I went through. Those of you that have came across his video or even his cousin's video, which his cousin's over here posting videos about me spreading kinds of lies. I wasn't even gonna mention this in the story time the first time about everything, but since it's been kind of put out there now, I guess I will bring it up. So basically his cousin's putting out there right now that I tried to fight her while she was pregnant y no sé qué. She was just saying a whole bunch of lies and twisting up the story completely. What had happened was a while back I had went over to his house for like a family gathering. His mom had invited me. That day I had took my best friend with me as well, and we were there. Everything was going cool, but obviously we felt like this energy towards us with his cousins. He had like 3 girl cousins there and none of them said hi to us, like none of that, just straight up dirty looks, whatever. I completely minded my business. I was having a good time there with my best friend and him at the time. Next thing you know, she goes and tells him that I had cheated on him and all these lies that she heard from somebody else, which was just kind of like, why are you bringing this up right now? Even then, like, you don't know the truth. You haven't even spoke to me about it to know if it's true. So it's just kind of like there was no point in bringing it up and starting stuff with him and being messy. So I had went up to her and I was confronting her, telling her why was she going over here telling him lies about me. And then automatically, I don't even remember how it happened or what happened, but both her cousins had jumped in and came in my face saying, why are you getting on my cousin, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, me and my best friend get jumped by 3 other girls. So one cousin had swung on me first, and then from there we fought, and then another cousin had jumped in, and then their cousin's girlfriend had also jumped in, and so it was basically a 3 versus 2. And I just think that whole thing was honestly so stupid. That should have never happened. It shouldn't have even been brought up. Whatever was in your business shouldn't have been brought up, you know. It doesn't even matter anymore, but never was I once unfaithful to this man. I never cheated on him. I sacrificed everything for him. Like, literally, I did so much for him. Me and my family did so much for him. There was a time where his mom was contacting him while he was at my house, and she was telling him that she was gonna kill herself and that he had to watch his brothers for her and to take care of them and all this stuff. So obviously he was freaking out. So me and my family, being the people we are, we took him to wherever his mom was, wherever her location showed that she was, and there she was trying to commit, you know. And we called the ambulance. We did everything we could to help. That just goes to show like a lot of the things that I did for him. And honestly, like, I don't even want to get emotional like speaking on this. Whatever, that was that. And anyway, she tried saying that I had tried fighting her when she was pregnant. I never once swung on her. I never even knew she was pregnant to begin with. And all it was I confronted her and asked her why was she trying to start drama and over things she doesn't even know about. I could just always tell that his cousin had some like secret animosity towards me. Even when me and him first got together, she probably knew that he was cheating on me the whole time he was. Every time we'd just be around her, she would always talk about how she loved being the side girl, how she prefers to be the side because then she doesn't look stupid like the main. She would always say stuff like that in front of my face to him, and it's just like, that's just disgusting in my opinion, but hey, to each their own. She was clearly saying that in front of him for a reason and in front of me, and I think like girl to girl, that's just disrespectful. She would always talk about how she likes to mess with girls, man. Specifically, she liked to mess with guys that had girlfriends because of the fact that she wasn't the one that looked dumb. Unfortunately, that's how it's been with me and a lot of girls in friendships, and just a lot of girls just have secret animosity, and it's unfortunate because I've always just been such a genuine girl to anybody I meet, and you know, I've never like seen anything as a competition, nothing like that. So it just sucks that there's people out there like that. I'm not even gonna give that much attention. Like, it is what it is. People are gonna believe what they want to believe, and there's nothing I could do about it. At the end of the day, I know the truth. God knows the truth, and that's that. For those of you who have came across his video, yes, there were good moments with me and him. Obviously, we had our good moments and then we had our bad moments. The good will never overcome the bad. I will admit, like, yeah, I would still go back to him after everything. Like, there was times where I did go back. I had no one else to go to. I had left my whole family. They were in a whole different state. He was all I had. I lived with him. Like, where was I supposed to go? I had nobody to go to. Every day when he would do something like that to me, I would try to just brainwash it out of my head and be like, you know, like, I'm the type of person where, like, if something traumatic happens to me, I will literally, like, it'll go blank out of my head, and like I'll act like it never happened until like something reminds me, or I look back and realize, oh shit, like this happened to me. Like, you know, I just block out traumatic situations out of my head. And I don't know why. I don't know why I would go back and text him. Like, you know, it's been months, it's been a while since I've seen him, but whenever I would text him, I don't know why I would, like, I guess it was just me trying to deny the fact that he was who he really was, you know. And that was always something with me. Even when I found out he cheated on me, like, I couldn't believe it, and I kept trying to deny it until like finally I was just like, damn, like this is what it is, and like that's just the type of person he is. Never did I once beat him, in quote beat him. I never beat him. My little ass, be real, no. If I ever did hit him back, it would literally be to defend myself. He started with the hitting. The first time he hit me was when we got into an argument and he just slapped the fuck out of me de repente, like that was that. Or if I was like laughing in the videos, that's just like my immediate response to a lot of things. Like, I'll just laugh. Even serious situations, I laugh. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. And then for saying like, oh, it happened a year ago, or like with the thing with his mom, it happened last year. Yeah, it did happen last year, and honestly, I felt like I was healed enough to finally come out with what had happened to me. It doesn't matter how long ago it was, if it was yesterday, if it was last month, a year ago, like, it still happened, and it doesn't justify the things that were done to me. And it just really hurts me. Like, I never deserved any of the shit that was done to me, all the lies, all the hurt. Like, I never deserved any of that shit. And then him knowing like the shit that I would go through with my own father, like I would get physically and verbally abused by him, and then it's just like, you know, it's fucked up. It's all a fucked up situation. And then like the one of his mom, like she had walked in and automatically started going towards me, trying to find me, threatening me. She was telling me that she was gonna get somebody to beat my ass. And if you guys want to hear some of the audio, it's in the compilation of him. It's just towards the end of the video. But anyways, even to give that more context, even after that had happened, and I literally was like breaking down, crying, having a panic attack afterwards. Like as she was yelling at me, like I could not stop shaking, I couldn't stop crying. And then that's when she started hugging me out of nowhere, telling me she's so sorry. And she was just apologizing to me, telling me that she would never put her hands on me and that she's so sorry. Like, that's literally what had happened right after the video. And from there, like, I was basically brainwashed. Like, I had forgave her. I kept having a bond that I did with her even after that. And it just sucks. And I know there's a word for it, but I can't think of it. But, like, I just kept denying the fact that they were who they really were. And that's just me being so naive, not even with just them, but with so many people that I've met and all the friendships I've had. I just always give people the benefit of the doubt, no matter how many things they've done to me or what they've done to me. And I don't want to sit here, I don't want to sit here and cry and have you guys feel pity for me, because that's not what I'm asking for at all. Like, I just wanted to put my story out there, talk about what I went through, and if any of you are going through the same shit, like, just know you can make it out. Me, I felt like I had no choice. I had nobody to go to. He was all I had known. And I just felt so helpless. If I could go back in time and never get into a relationship with him, I would gladly do that. Like, man, I'm over here listening to Part of Me by Katy Perry over here blasting it. But anyway, now like the cousins are texting me, his sister's texting me, telling me to be ready. I don't know what I should be ready for. I'm guessing they want to try to fight me, do something to me again. I don't know. I mean, but something happens to me, guys. You guys already know. Okay? Okay. But yeah, my family has their information just in case of anything, you know, you never know. I thought I knew these people and clearly I didn't, so I have no idea what they still could be capable of. Pues sí, así es la vida. He's been my witness through it all, and he said he had some words to say. Okay. Even though they probably wish harm on me, I don't wish nothing bad towards them, no harms towards them. But anyways, guys, like I said, that was my story, and I'm just happy that I'm finally over that man and finally out of that whole situation. Because I've gone through way too much shit in my life, and it's just unfortunate, but you know, it's what it is, guys. Again, my intentions were never for anybody to get any type of threats, so those were never my intentions. Like, that is out of my control. I really, really did love this man at one point. Like, I literally left my whole family for him. And even going back and watching those videos, it makes me feel sick to my stomach, but you know, that did happen. But yeah, that's just the last time I'm going to speak on this, and I'm not going to sit here and beg any of you to believe me. Whoever does, whoever wants to believe him, you know. I'm just here to tell my story, and that was that. And even then, I do not wish these people any harm, none of that. That's just not the type of person I am. Still wish them the best they could get, and yeah, bye.